What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here and welcome to game 1 of the NRL regular season. Today we are seeing, actually, this video is coming out on Saturday and it's actually quite funny because the Knights and the Warriors are taking each other on at 5 o'clock local time here in New Zealand, and there is a bloody offside penalty already. So we let the Warriors basically out of jail on this first one here. I must say, Isaac Luke's player face does actually look quite good. So, but yeah, Warriors and the Knights taking each other on. Yeah, 5 o'clock local time. This video probably coming out at 7. I might, obviously with the change, just possibly make it a, it'd be quite cool if we did like a 5 o'clock release in time for the game as well. So, but whether I end up doing that or not is a different story. And I must say, Kieran Foran, how have you got that offload away? And big old Isaac Luke scoots away downfield towards the halfway line. And the Warriors are really throwing it around here, it must be said. Drag him into touch, boy. Come on. Nathan Ross, expected better from you there, son. But the Warriors do look dangerous, and that's something that, oh my God, look at that. Two of us are shit, just weaving in and out of players like they aren't even there. And things aren't looking too good here for Newcastle. We have managed to contain Isaac Luke on the 5th. But it's going to be an interesting game between the Warriors and the Knights, I think, on Friday. Obviously, the Knights... Oh, good take. Ken Seo. Obviously, the Knights coming off their win last week against the Dragons, and the Warriors with their loss against the Sharks. So, as I said, it will be very interesting to see what does happen. We do have numbers here, and Nathan Ross almost able to exploit that. But yeah, very, very close. The Warriors don't really have too much left to play for in the season as a replacement there, and I will get to that in just a second. Jack Cogger, I believe, on the field. But yeah, the Warriors don't really have a whole lot left to play for in... Well, sorry, the Knights don't have a whole lot left to play for in their season. The Warriors, on the other hand, they still have, I think, a mathematical chance... Oh, my God. Don't do this. Don't do this. Not this way. Manu Vatuvai, the beast. Dane Gagai coming across, but he can't get there. And the Warriors go the length of the field, would you believe, as the Knights looked like they were doing very well and just tried to force a pass to the winger there, and that has gone and cost us. But yeah, the Knights, their season basically is over, battling it out for the wooden spoon. The Warriors, I think, are still possibly a mathematical chance of making the 8. However, I do not see that happening. So really a bit of a dead rubber for both of these teams. But still, we'll both be looking to get those points. Obviously, the Knights will be full of confidence after last week's win against the Dragons. And we just need to go get a good defensive set in here, because we did really gift the Warriors, I guess, that first try rather than them earning it. So hopefully that's a forward pass. That's what we need, boys. Good stuff. So it's good to be back in here. As I said, injury replacement that has seen Mr. Trent Hodkinson, club captain, miss out here today. And we do actually have numbers, if I could have got that wide to those far players. But yeah, Hodkinson is out, so we do have we've got Jack Cogger, I believe, playing at 7 for us today. Brock Lamb, what a nines tournament this kid had. So hopefully he can, good hit, carry on his good form in this one here. And I think all those players, especially their markers, what the, who is that? Danny Levi from dummy half. You've got to give that a try. You have got to give that a try. How he's made that, I don't know. But this is going to be a big TRY, boys. And we get the drive at home trophy as well. But Danny Levi, what a spurt. He had a great nines tournament as well. Brock Lamb was another one. So those two guys I'm going to really look to, obviously, in Trent's absence. And hopefully we can go and manage to try and pick ourselves up some wins. A win, sorry, against the Warriors in this first game here. So he will be missed. I think he's out for about the first 4 weeks. So we do get him back, sooner rather than later. And as I said, he is an instrumental part of this Warriors lineup. So hopefully we can do... Sorry, this Knights lineup. What am I saying? Warriors career mode hasn't started yet. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but probably sometime soon. And Daniel Saifiti with a good run there. I don't really know a whole lot else what I can talk about. Obviously, there's a patch that's come out for this game. We won the Nines last episode, which is big. It's huge. And yeah, really, apart from that... Oh! Into the gap. Peter Matautia with the fend. But he's gonna go. Oh, he has the stamina in the end, boys. And you know what's gonna make it even better is we're gonna put it down under the black dot for the second try for the Newcastle Knights. And Peter Matautia with his 17th try of his career, first of the season. That is because we are only in game 1, mind you. And Brock Lamb to add the extras from right in front. You don't bet on him missing that there. And the Newcastle Knights up 12-6. With about 15 left to go, actually 13 left to go in this first half of play. And I think this actually did happen when the Warriors and the Knights played each other in the first round robin of last season. I think the Knights were actually leading majority of the game. I think the Warriors were quite lucky to win it. So hopefully we can change a few fortunes there and get going. I mean, the sidestep in this game is so overpowered. Like, I'm definitely going to use it. Just because we need to. And you'd have to say, at the moment, really, it has been all Newcastle in this first half. Obviously, we gave away that try. That player there is in an offside position, so that's why we are going to spurt away, try and grab some extra meters, which we weren't quite able to do. But apart from that runaway try, and Saifiti again, what a game these young Knights are having so far. And I got to remember, I want to punt this one. And it's going to be knocked on. And this is the same. So, in theory, the Warriors haven't had a whole lot of the ball in this game. And when they have had it, it has basically been from Newcastle errors. So, we'll just look to try and change that up in the second half. Just try and be a little bit more error-free. Not try and force that pass. I mean, that's what led to that other Warriors one and only try with the Beast scoring it. I was going to say in the corner, but he actually got in under the posts in the end. And that was just due to the fact that we tried to force that, not the long ball, we tried to force that last pass from the, out to the winger. And if we hadn't done that, we probably would still be sitting at 12-0 here so far. And we do have just one more play left to try and defuse here. And it has gone to the air. And it has been knocked, but it's going to go into Jack Cogger there. And we are going to go to half-time, boys. Half-time. And it is 12-6 to the Newcastle Knights. And at Mount Smart Stadium as well. So away for the Knights. They don't get too many wins away from Newcastle. So we'll be looking to try and pick one up here. And what a start that would be, you know, to the season. As we see, I think the I'm trying to think what the contract or the sponsorship, sorry, that we picked. I think it was possibly to make the finals. Now I could be wrong, but I think it was possibly to make the finals. Either that or it was just based on wins. So Danny Levi again with that electric sidestep, and a lot of people are actually saying, because I think he is a Kiwi from memory, obviously very young. I think he's only about 19 years of age, and what a ball to Paulie, and he just gazes his way through the defence. We do have numbers here on the short side. We go to Gagai, make 68 metres on that set, and we get a penalty as well. So we are going to kick this into touch, boys, grab ourselves some extra metres, and that is one thing. If I was a coach, not just of an NRL team, but of any team in general, if you're giving away a penalty on the 5th tackle when the opposition team has already run close to 70 metres in the set, I would be very, very disappointed as a coach. I would be majorly disappointed. So, and we're going to try and have another dart from dummy half, because that worked so well for us last time. And Saifiti, that is going to be a big try, referee. Don't need to go up to the bunker for that one. No try. Oh, maybe it is held up. He's definitely grounded that ball. That ball is definitely grounded. Reverse that. TRY, boys. And it has been changed. I don't know why. I mean, an NRL ref probably, to be fair, would do that. He would send that up to the bunker. But that is the 3rd try of the afternoon for the Newcastle Knights. And that sees them head out to an 18-6 lead. And that is just bloody perfect. Come on, Newcastle. Get around us. Still half an hour left to go, so we're not out of the woods just yet. But what a performance we've put on so far. And I just think, you know, this set here, we really just need to run it up. And that's what we've done with the fullback. Get some good meters. We're up towards the 20-metre line. And just continue to keep going. Just keep hitting it up. And just trying to grab some meters. Just play some smart footy. we do actually have, I was going to say, if we use it, some numbers here. And we have been swamped after a wee bit of a fend. And just getting out of there just. But Saifiti, man, look at him. He is an absolute monster. Up towards the 40. And Sinbin, final warning for the Warriors. We will probably, yeah, we'll take a kick for touch. And again, just to wear down a bit of time. Break this down towards the 20. Oh, God. Took that too far. That's gone way into the grandstands. But up towards the 20-metre line. And Levi is probably just going to, I was going to say, probably try and hit that up with Saifiti. Because that guy is just an absolute freak. And he has just made meters after meters in this game. And look, he's still going. He is a tough, tough man to take down. Danny Levi, what a game he's had as well. From dummy half, he spurts again. Almost finding a way through. But right in the middle of the field here. And Saifiti again, look at that. Look at the man. You just can't stop him when he's that close to the line. You just cannot stop him. Definitely a try. There's no way you're overturning that one, Bunker. And that is the Newcastle Knights' 4th for the afternoon. Would you believe it? And they lead it currently 24-6 against the Warriors. And things have just looked far too easy for Newcastle in this game. I have actually put difficulty up as well, because a lot of people were saying, Cliffy, you've got to put the difficulty up, which is what I've done. So it just shows you that the Warriors are playing just like they are in real life. Back to Saifiti. How many carries has this man had? He has just been on fire. The Warriors, I must say, have been very ill-disciplined, and that has helped us greatly. Like, there's been quite a few times where we have been, you know, close to the end of our sets, and we have got a penalty, which has really helped. You know, it's really helped us get those extra meters, and just having those back-to-back sets. I was going to say Ken Sarah. We haven't really seen a whole lot of Nathan Ross in this game. Everything really has been down the other side, I guess. We've been going down the right side rather than the left, and I thought that was possibly going to be another penalty. This goes out here to, that's actually poor play from Newcastle to hand over. There was no one really there at first receiver. I don't know where Cogger went, or even Brock Lamb for that instance, but what a defensive display we have seen from Newcastle in this game. I mean, apart from that intercept try, we have been solid, and that has been the difference. Defense leads to offense, and that is what we have seen here today. We are going to see Big Manu heading down the wing again, but look at that. There's 3 guys on him. There's so many people around the tackler, around the player of the ball, and it's just making it so difficult for the Warriors just to even get anywhere. They're onto their 4th tackle now, and to be fair, they really need a try here. Make that out. Oh, good work from Paulie. The number 10, the forward, getting in there, doing the work that you'd expect from the backs. And we said we hadn't seen a whole lot of Nathan Ross in this game so far. We have seen him now. I think that's probably about his first hit-up that he has had. So he has been very low on work rate today. The try went down the other, it was the other side as well. It was no fault of his. What a hit that is, Saifiti. Getting probably a bit of his own. Probably getting a little bit sick of just running, the big fella running into them all the time. Haven't made too many meters in this set, but we'll just look to try and get this back and get it downfield, hopefully on the bounce. But that has been picked up by Ken Malamo, and he is going to be taken down. Again, players into the tackle, players in defence for the Knights has just been incredible in this game. We have just been defensively that much better than the Warriors. I mean, that first Danny Levi try that we got, very good. Well, very good work, I guess, from the half more than anything. And then the other ones, really, I mean, Saifiti getting in that close to the line, very hard to stop. He is an absolute machine. And, I mean, the Warriors' ill-discipline really has not helped them. That has really been a bit of the deciding factor. That is an offside call, I believe, against the Newcastle Knights. And very surprisingly, I don't know if you'd kick it into touch here if it would be over, but surely you would take the tap kick rather than a kick from 30 out for Sean Johnson to take the score to 24-8. But, hey, points differential may come important at the end of the season. We won't know, but that has gone over. That makes it 24-8 in favour of the Newcastle Knights, and that is game 7 match Newcastle. They pick up their first win of the NRL season. Big smiles from Brock Lamb, but Danny Levi and Daniel Saifiti. Saifiti so good. 2 tries to him. That one from Danny Levi, and then Peter Matautia over in the corner as well. Just too good for the Warriors on this occasion. We start the season off with a win, which is absolutely brilliant. That's what we like to see. Gonna wrap things up here, guys. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to drop a thumbs up. If you are new, please do subscribe. Until next time, ka kite anō. See you soon.